Cameron Jones, you are Director Business Development of the Expedia Affiliate Network.
That's correct, Paul.
One of the biggest online travel agents in the world, I believe.
Correct, yeah. In fact, Expedia is the largest online travel agency. But one brand that your viewers might be more familiar with is hotels.com, which has a good brand presence in the Scandic region.
Okay. Could you explain me a little bit more what Expedia does and what your job is?
Sure. So we are an online travel agency. We essentially sell hotels, we sell flights, and we sell dynamic packages. So we allow customers to package together flights and hotels online and from the convenience of their home over the internet. Our consumer brands are Expedia.com or .co.uk here in the UK and hotels.com. Some of the other businesses that Expedia owns is TripAdvisor, which is a social networking site which allows people to review hotels. Seat Guru is another business which allows you to go onto that site and see which are the best seats in an airplane to sit at, which doesn't have the noise from the kitchen or has a bit more room and so forth. So we're a business in the travel space, in both the retail side of the business and also in the social networking side and the content side as well.
So tour operators and travel agents, the traditional travel agents are your competitors?
In fact, we work with a lot of tour operators and travel agents as well. We have a program called the Travel Agent Commission program, and this allows travel agents to use the Expedia platform technology and make bookings into hotels all over the world. In fact, Expedia has 100,000 hotels and earn a commission from that. So in fact, we actually work with travel agencies and tour operators as well.
Yes. What are the new developments in internet business, e-commerce?
I think what's in the future for travel, I would say it's all about consumers. It's all about having every product that the consumer could possibly want, but then it's about presenting those products to the consumer in a way that they're able to find the hotel that they want or book the type of flight that they want in the quickest available fashion. So that's where a company like TripAdvisor helps you find the right hotel, and then Expedia helps you sell that or sells that hotel to you for the best possible price.
Yes. What do you see as the major problems in the future?
I think really
in your business environment.
Yeah, I think probably the noise is the biggest challenge. We're increasingly getting more and more hotels. I mentioned we have over 100,000 hotels. So it's about being able to present those hotels and the most relevant hotels to the customers over the internet, and being able to incorporate social media, networking, and all the different types of promotions that are out there in the industry in a very clear and understandable way for the customer.
Yes. Expedia used to be owned by Microsoft, is that correct?
A long time ago.
Well, yes, very long time ago. Who owns it now?
It's actually a public company. It's traded on the NASDAQ. So it's in its own right a company. So what happened was it started inside Microsoft in 1995. And then I think in 1998, Microsoft spun off Expedia. So it hasn't been under the Microsoft umbrella since then.
Yes. What are your plans in markets like Holland?
In Holland?
Yes, for example.
In Holland, we actually have Expedia.nl. And we have hotels.nl as well. So in those markets, we're continuing to grow the brand. Typically find Expedia in core markets where there's a demand for air and hotel and car hire and a full suite of travel products. Hotels.com is a brand which has much further reach because it sells primarily just hotels. It's a hotel expert. So in those markets, with that brand, we go to many more markets in Eastern Europe, and we're constantly expanding. I think Switzerland is the next market that we're actually launching in.
Yes. And if you, from the point of view of customers, right, how do you could force them to buy more on your site, on the Expedia site?
Well, we don't like to say force buying.
No, maybe that's
I think what we try to do is present as many options for people to make informed decisions. So that's the whole proposition of Expedia, is having as many possible hotels from all over the world to be able to compare both destinations, to inspire travel, but then to compare prices and find the right hotels for them. So the way we do it is it's quite simple. We have the best prices in the industry, and the best prices always provide for good conversion, so we sell more through that way. So we're certainly trying to force sales.
Yeah. And if you look at the new web technologies like the semantic web, for example, how do you cope with that?
Well, for us,
as Expedia?
For us, the newest space that we're getting into is the mobile technology. We have written an app for the iPhone, for the Apple iPhone, so you can use hotels.com on the Apple iPhone. We work with a company called MobiMate, and what they do is they help you organize all of your itineraries. So then when you're on the road, you can quickly access your itineraries from your mobile. But then if you haven't booked a hotel, we can use GPS mapping, and you're able to find all the hotels around you and book a hotel which is relevant and close to you, if that's the way you like to book hotels. So for us, mobile is still relatively new. There's not a lot of transactions going through it, but we certainly see effective mobile applications as the way forward for Expedia.
Yes. Competition is tough in the online market, of course, in the online travel market. It must cost a lot of money to make Expedia well known in Holland, for instance.
Yeah, it's interesting what Google has done to the online space and to any industry, in fact, where traditionally Expedia has invested a lot in offline marketing and has built a strong brand in many countries. Most of the developed countries, you'd find people would know who Expedia is if they have a brand there because of the investment in offline marketing. These days, however, most of our investment goes into Google and online marketing. So I think it's really changed the landscape of the way you buy traffic and the way you buy eyeballs. So luckily we have a really strong brand, so we're able to leverage that when we do market through Google. People recognize and trust the Expedia and the hotels.com brand. So we're lucky we're in the game early for that reason.
Yeah, some are saying that Google is becoming too expensive. Do you agree?
I think Google is certainly expensive in some destinations. So really it comes down to you having an effective strategy and understanding how much you should bid for keywords. And if you have a good understanding of your own business, then you know how to achieve efficiencies in Google marketing and how to work it, to your benefit. So when it's too expensive, you shouldn't be paying. I think it's a pay-as-you-go model.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.